Yeah, in terms of my personal life as well, I used to spend a lot of time on the road with people that just have no ambition, that just waste my time. And then ever since I started Inspired by Sports, I only used to hang around with people with a similar mind frame as me, that just wanted to train, do well in school, stuff like that. And that led me to learn that whatever I do in life, I need to make sure everyone I hang around has that similar goal. So before, it was everyone around me was related to sports. Now everyone around me is related to business, and I've basically changed who I hang around with. I changed my personal life. I've changed everything thanks to Inspired by Sports. My name's Amazigh. I go University of Birmingham right now. I'm studying economics and Chinese. I think I started in secondary school. Yeah, towards the end of secondary school in year 11. That's when Inspired by Sports really come in and helped me change my life around, from getting kicked out of school, being permanently excluded for 2 months before my exams, and then finishing with my GCSEs and getting 13 A to A stars. And then from there I just went on, stayed with Inspired by Sports, and managed to go do very well in college, do well at university. I managed to get an unconditional offer. Currently I finished my first year with a 2-1. So I mean, although I've left London, which is where Inspired by Sports is usually based, Inspired by Sports have never left me, because Inspired by Sports is actually in all of us. It's in our hearts, it's in our soul. It's a lifestyle. It's the way we kind of carry ourselves, and honestly I don't know where I would be right now without it. Inspired by Sports, honestly, I think it's something that everyone needs in life, because there's a lot of people in life that walk around with no vision, with no ambition, and just no focus. They don't really know where they're going in life. They're just taking steps around, but they don't know where they're trying to get to, where the end point is. And Inspired by Sports, although people initially think you have to go far in sports to be inspired by sports, that's completely not the case. As coach usually says, he says it's inspired by sports, not inspired to do sports. So we use sports as a philosophy to basically change the mindset of young people, and well, anyone, to be honest, because there's been people from under the age of 10 to people over the age of 40. So it's literally anyone can change their mindset. It's never too late, but of course it's best to do it as early as possible, so that you're prepared for life. So that's what I like about Inspired by Sports the most, the fact that it gives you the correct mindset, and it helps prepare you for the life that we're about to enter. First of all, the most beneficial part of Inspired by Sports for me would have had to have been the Inspired by Sports mentoring. That's the one-on-one mentoring where Coach Jeffrey and Taha Andre were both mentoring me, and they managed to change a thought that I had in my head into a reality. So currently I'm running several startup companies, one of which is a clothing line, which was just an idea, and now I've got quite a big website where majority of my items are sold out and stuff like that. So basically Inspired by Sports, in a nutshell, what it did is make me understand that anything's possible as long as you put your mind to it. Like, you can have a dream, that's cool, but you need to work towards it, and you can't waste time, because life ain't waiting for you. You just need to go out there and get it. And that's what I learned from Inspired by Sports. If I didn't go Inspired by Sports, it probably still would have just been a dream in my head. So now it's a reality, and I can work on that to make my dream come true. So yeah, that's what Inspired by Sports has done for me. I would recommend, as quite a few people have said already, I would recommend Inspired by Sports to literally everyone. The elderly, the young children, because there's a lot of people at a young age, they ain't got focus, they don't know what they want in life, they haven't got clarity. So it should be the role of the older lot to kind of, I wouldn't like to say force, but testing it onto them, because they don't know what's good for them. We do, because we've been through life. So Inspired by Sports on young people at a young age, so that it could tailor their lives in a specific way, so that they can achieve whatever they want to achieve. And then nonetheless, also the people that are older that have kind of lost hope, because as one phrase that we always say is, impossible is nothing but inspiration is everything. As soon as you lose inspiration, that's when literally you give up on yourself. So with Inspired by Sports, there's no room to lose inspiration. inspirations all around you. Okay, so my proudest moment so far, and there's several moments that I've had inspired by sports that I've been very proud of, but I think they come in different levels, like in terms of the sports side, the academic side, and then the life side, like my personal life and stuff like that, and also business side. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna say all of them. So in sporting side, when it came to sporting side, I was a good athlete. I was alright. I was a decent athlete before entering Inspired by Sports. However, I didn't really know where I wanted to go in terms of athletics. I was just running for no reason, no real goal. As soon as I came to Inspired by Sports, I managed to cut down my times dramatically, and I managed to PB in all my events, because as I said earlier, it's inspired by sports, not inspired to do sports. So I was inspired by sports. Now I've got all the inspiration to do whatever I want to do. I know whatever I put my mind to, I can do. So although the sporting side of things hasn't gone as planned initially, other things did come in which I'm much more happy about. So for example, now I've managed to set up several companies which I would never have done if I didn't go through the whole sporting process. So yeah, I've improved dramatically in terms of my sports side of things. Academics, I'm literally one of the best in my class. I got 13 A stars, as I said before. I got 3 A's and a B at AS, and I did finish in college with 2 A's and a B, which some people would think is very good, but the way it works in Inspired by Sports, we don't settle for anything less than what we can achieve, and I know I could have got much higher than that. That's why I'm a little bit upset about that, but then again, I take responsibility of that, because I know the question was something to do with what was my proudest moments, but literally everything, my whole life now, I'm proud of it. So, and I've still got so much more to be proud of. So my happiest moments in Inspired by Sports would probably have to be, it's always during the summer when everyone's around. We start easing off a little bit on training. We have a lot of like outings and stuff like that, go restaurants, stuff like that, you know, the social life, because we train hard with Inspired by Sports. We train the mind hard, the body hard, everything. So whenever you can just chill and relax with the people you've trained with, it's like, it feels so much better. Like when you go out with your friends, that's one thing, but when you go out with the people that you grind with day in, day out, that's something else. Like you actually feel like, you know, this is well deserved. You have much more banter, like everything's much better. So I mean, my happiest moments has to be all the socials we've had, literally. But from barbecues to outings in restaurants to cinema, everything. So yeah, I think that's gotta be the happiest moments for me.
A lot of girls, you know, come to Inspired Sports because of you. Like,
nah, I'm not the handsome one. That's
Inspired Sports, are they attracted because you're there? Or?
I think the thing is, the girls are attracted to Inspired by Sports. However, some of the girls feel like they could probably relate to me a bit more, because of course I'm quite young, yeah, and also I can hear a lot of people mumbling and stuff in the background, but so I think what it is, when it comes to girls and stuff, they don't really see the hard work behind the training in Inspired by Sports and stuff like that, but what they do see is the product and the ambassadors and the people that represent the brand. And me, I'm one of them. I'm probably, well, before I was definitely probably one of the most popular ambassadors of the brand. So I mean, whenever people thought of Inspired by Sports, they'll think, oh yeah, Amazigh goes there, because how I represented it in my everyday life and stuff like that. So it's more people understood the hard work. They understood what I was doing. They loved the whole, like the attitude I gained from Inspired by Sports. So it's more or less, I'm quite popular, they saw how it changed me and they wanted to come in. So it's not they came in for me, they came in for what Inspired by Sports has created me into, or turned me into, if that makes sense. So yeah, nah, the girls don't come for me. Inspired by Sports here, I've learned so many quotes here. My favorite has to be, don't go where a path may lead, go where there's no path and leave a trail. And listen, we are a gang, baby. Hey, Inspired by Sports gang too. Cheers.
Oh yeah. You're my brother, you're my sister. That's just the way it is.